Hey guys, Samsung India today has released the Galaxy S6 and the Galaxy S6 Edge. So both these phones will be available starting April 10th. These are Samsung's latest flagships. So in this video, I'm gonna give you 5 reasons why you should get the Galaxy S series. Any of this? The first reason is the brilliant screen. The S6 and the S6 Edge, they both have 5.1 inch screen, the S6 mainly, and in this 5.1 inch screen you have a 2K resolution, that meaning 2560 by 1440 pixels, about 571 ppi of color density squeezed into your palm right here. Not only that, it also has a Super AMOLED screen, which meaning that it will be much less reflective than an LCD screen. So this phone would be almost equally readable, whether under the sunlight or whether you're indoor. That's not all. A Super AMOLED screen generally have an amazing viewing angle. So you have almost 170 to 180 degree viewing angle. The colors are also kind of popping out because of that high color contrast ratio. Apart from that, you also have the updated protection here, Gorilla Glass 4. So even if you, let's say, scratch it with a coin, or even if you drop the phone unintentionally, most of the time you won't see the screen breaking, mainly because of that very high quality protection on top of the LCD screen. The second reason is the very premium metal and high quality glass that they have used through and through on this device, on the S6 and the S6 Edge. Long gone are the days where Samsung has been criticized for using plastic mostly on the device, but not on the S6. The S6 is totally metal. You see on the side, you have the very nice matte finish, aluminum finish, and on the back and the front, you have very high quality glass. It's also protected by Gorilla Glass 4. So even if you unintentionally drop the phone or unintentionally scratch it by, let's say, your keyring, if you keep both of them in the same pocket, it's not gonna get that much of scratch, mainly because of that updated protection. Talking about the material, despite of being an all metal and glass phone, Samsung has amazingly managed to keep the weight down to only 138 grams. Now, most of the metal phones you would see weigh more than 150 grams. The third reason is obviously the cameras. A lot of people are nowadays buying the phone for their camera performance, and the S6 comes with probably the best camera set, rear and the front camera, that Samsung has ever produced till now. So you have the same 16 MP camera that the Note 4 offers. You also have an optical image stabilization here, but then now this lens has a very fast aperture, very wide aperture of f/1.9, which meaning that your low light photography is going to be a breeze, because 1.9 is a crazy maximum aperture. You also have the LED flash to accompany the rear camera. But where Samsung has really done the hard work is the front camera. They've bumped up the megapixel of the front camera from 3.7 MP on the Note 4 to 5 MP on the Galaxy S6 here. Not only the 5 MP, it also have the same fast f/1.9 aperture in the front camera here. So again, your group selfies, your selfies during those low light parties again will be really cool. Reason number 4 is the incredible battery life and the fast charging features. Now, if 2550 mAh is not good enough for you, this guy also supports Samsung's proprietary updated fast charging technology. Now, fast charging is not new for the Samsung devices. The Note 4 already comes with a fast charging feature, but there they claim that a 30-minute charge will give your phone about 4 hours of battery life. Here, they made things much faster and brought the fast charging time to about 1/3 of what the Note 4 was capable of. So now, only about 10 minutes of charge will give you almost the same 4 hours of battery life. And that's really incredible, because now you cannot remove the battery, so you definitely need the fast charging. The fifth reason is the processor and the chipset. Now, this is important even for the non-geeky ones. This guy will be powered by Samsung's own Exynos chipset. There won't be any Snapdragon processor. In all the markets worldwide, they will release it with the Exynos chipset, preferably the 7420 chipset, which is also called 7 Octa. The 7420 has some advantages over the 810. First thing is the architecture. It has updated 14 nanometer architecture as compared to 20 nm of the 810, which meaning you get almost the same or better power, but with better, with more battery saving because of the very small architecture footprint here. Not only that, you would have an octa-core architecture here. One would be a A57, which would be clocked at 2.1 gigahertz. Another one would be again a quad-core 1.5 gigahertz Cortex A53 CPU. So both of these are very, very powerful quad-core chips, and both are capable of running at the same time. You also have a true octa-core Mali GPU. So what do you need? You also have 3 GB of RAM. So that's a beast of a device. Of course, I told you I'd give you 5 reasons, but then I have to give you one bonus reason for also owning the S6 Edge, because the S6 Edge is different from the S6 mainly in terms of the curved screen that's present on both the sides. Now, unlike the Note 4, you have the curved screen on both the sides, which gives that much needed symmetry to the whole phone. And this also will give you some additional features, some features that were not on the Note 4, like now you can have your favorite contacts, and whenever one of your favorite contacts calls or messages you, the edge screen here glows up beautifully with the color code that you assign for that particular contact. So it also has some additional feature. So for those extra money, if you want to go for the S6 Edge, that edge screen alone could be worth it. Ciao.